Hello, trading is closed on February 13th, 2019. My last call said unless we took out this high from yesterday early, lower prices should print, but I said futures are up and taking this high out was pretty plausible. So that's what happened. We gapped over it, took the high out, higher prices printed. We have a similar situation today. We gapped up. Couldn't hold on to the high at the close. In fact, we couldn't even hold on to the intervening low. It's a negative sign unless we gap and take this high out early. And unless that happens, I expect to see lower prices. Doesn't mean we have to close lower. During the day, MEJT said ultimately higher prices would print. They did. Here it gave a buy and that worked. This is Tom DeMark's sequential indicator. It failed miserably a number of times during the recent bull market, but we're no longer in a bull. Here was bar 13 of a combo. There was somewhat of a pullback, and as we get close to bar 13, which could and should print tomorrow, you might say we're in an area that he marks as resistance, and the old TDST line 2763.03 with a bar over it also is resistance. So his indicators are giving resistance middle 2760s. This is 3 days straight the market's gapped up, and 3 days straight we can't add to the early highs or the middle of the day highs. It's not a positive sign. It implies the public wants to buy at the open, and during the day the specialists are not sharing the public's enthusiasm and they sell. It really isn't good when you gap up and close under this intervening low. I have quite a few things that offer resistance in the middle 2760s. This is one of them, even though this isn't the only count. If that's A and that's B, there's resistance at 2766. So once we take this out early, lower prices should print. Look for the pattern with the early high. They don't drop like a stone, tends to rally into the close even if we do see lower prices. But there is resistance in the 2760s, and I'd be cautious if we get there. I was ready to kill my counting, my timing system, but the last one was February 11th, which is here, where there's a 1 or 2 day tolerance. The trading day before was the low, so I gave it a stay of execution. We have a date tomorrow. If that turns out to be the high, give or take a day or two, you have to give it a stay of execution again. So let's take this out early, lower prices print, pattern with the early high, strong resistance in the 2760s, and that's today's call.